7 MCU theories that perfectly explain major plot holes. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Trendy Spotlight. 7. Fury lied to protect the Skrulls. In the Avengers, Nick Fury tells the heroes that S.H.I.E.L.D. has created weapons to deal with aliens after first meeting Asgardians in Thor. However, Captain Marvel is set almost 2 decades earlier, and follows Fury as he meets 2 alien races. Though this seems to be a plot hole, a simple theory fixes it: Fury lied. It's entirely plausible that the S.H.I.E.L.D. director claimed the weapons were created with Asgardians in mind, simply to keep the presence of Skrulls a secret from the Avengers. It's not just logical, but it's entirely in character for Fury, too, making it a near-perfect theory. 6. Sending No Way Home's cured villains back created more multiverse problems. Alongside its exciting multiverse story, Spider-Man: No Way Home opened up a handful of MCU plot holes and franchise complications. The film ends with Doctor Strange attempting to fix the damaged multiverse, resulting in the erasure of Peter Parker's identity. Though the film doesn't fully explain this outside of alluding to the multiversal threats are here because of Holland's Spider-Man, one theory offers an interesting elaboration for this query-raising scenario outside of merely writing it off as a quasi-plot hole potentially hand-waved away by magic. Though curing the villains before sending them to their respective universes was heroic, it would have theoretically caused more problems. Each villain would have returned to their own timeline only to have changed their future, thereby creating multiple branching realities that should never have existed. 5. Spider-Man needed to be considered a murderer for Strange's spell to work. Though Spider-Man has displayed great power in the MCU, perhaps no act is more heroic than his willingness to sacrifice his identity to save the multiverse. However, No Way Home's ending does create a plot hole. Though Peter Parker is forgotten, Spider-Man isn't. That means that the whole world still believes he's a murderer, and the hero's original problem was never actually resolved. One theory repaints the plot hole as a multiversal necessity, though. Had Strange instead rewritten Spider-Man's encounter with Mysterio, where the villain revealed his identity, it would have created another branching timeline in an already fragile multiverse. 4. Wanda creating MCU mutants fixes Quicksilver's origins. Though Wanda and Pietro Maximoff aka the Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver were introduced as products of the Mind Stone, it's revealed in WandaVision that the former already possessed an innate magical ability. This seemingly creates a plot hole about the advent of the pair's powers, especially as it was always unlikely for the Mind Stone to have given Pietro speed powers. One theory suggests that Wanda herself created the X gene in her brother, making him the MCU's first mutant, and that her later use of the Darkhold amplified her powers and created the X gene in countless others, paving the way for the MCU's X-Men and other mutants. 3. Stark invented nano earpieces for the Avengers. One of the most consistent nagging plot holes in the MCU is that the Avengers are constantly seen speaking to one another over an unseen communications network. This seems most ludicrous in the immediate aftermath of Hulk restoring those lost in the snap, as returning hero Falcon is able to communicate with Captain America just moments after returning. There is a theory, however, that suggests Tony Stark supplied each hero with a piece of nanotech equipment run by Edith, explaining how this is always possible despite there being no visible means of communication. 2. Vision wasn't revived because the Mind Stone was gone. One of WandaVision's most glaring plot holes regards White Vision, a clone of the hero created using tech recovered after his death. The plot hole boils down to the fact that S.W.O.R.D. had recreated the powerful hero, but not brought him to life until they're forced to. The most compelling theory to explain this is both incredibly clever and reasonably obvious: S.W.O.R.D. didn't have the Mind Stone. Without the stone, they would have had no reason to believe Vision himself would return, and they could instead be effectively recreating Ultron, and therefore S.W.O.R.D. left Vision dormant. 1. Doctor Strange wanted both Thanos and Iron Man dead. In Avengers: Infinity War, Doctor Strange looks ahead into countless possible futures and tells his fellow heroes that they win in just one eventuality. This seems all but impossible, that in the infinite possibilities of the multiverse, there's only a single way to defeat Thanos. Instead, there's a theory that suggests Strange was lying. There were other ways to beat Thanos, but Stark would become too dangerous after discovering time travel. The theory posits that Strange selected the outcome in which both Thanos and Stark died, and manipulated his fellow Marvel Cinematic Universe heroes into seeing it come to fruition. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen, because I'm sure you'll love them.